Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon TV. Look who I have here. I have Harley Lobasso and Corinne Brown, and you know, when I say they're going to speak, one of them's going to speak because Corinne has lost her voice in all the excitement. Last night they won Goldwell's Global Zoom. Very exciting. It was really a very special night, and the two have been celebrating. We have them just for 4 minutes, and we're going to ask them the secrets to winning a competition. And to give us the feeling, I want you guys to ask your questions to find out what it really takes to win a competition that includes what makes this a unique competition. It's not only a photo competition, it's a live competition. So they're going to tell you some secrets. I'm going to ask somebody to close that door over there because we have a very exciting, fabulous disc jockey that loves his loud music. So okay, we're going to start with Harley because, Harley, tell us the salon you're in and the category that you won.
My salon is Hair by Scott in Delray Beach, Florida, and my category was creative.
Creative, and all right, I'm sorry, Corinne. Just
it's okay. Hi, guys.
It's Corinne Brown.
Corinne Brown.
And the salon?
I'm from Salon Circa in Seattle, Washington.
And the category was?
Or partner.
Partner, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said she's so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so because of Corinne's situation, we're going to go over to Harley. And Harley, this is not your first time entering a hair competition, right? I mean, how many times have you entered this?
I've entered since 2007 or 8. I think, and I've placed the last 3 years since 2013. So 3 years I've made semifinalists.
Okay, and you and I were talking earlier about, you said don't be discouraged. Why?
Yes, don't be discouraged if you don't win, because my experience from losing, looking back on it now, is that you have to wait for the right collection to be you, so you can give it your heart, your soul. I mean, I made semifinalists for Real Illusion last year, but to win Real Illusion would never be me. I'm a rebel. I'm like that every day. So don't look at it as you're losing. Look at it as the next collection just hasn't found you yet. You can't force someone to be inspired. You'll know when the right collection is for you. It might take 2 or 3 years, but just keep going and make great prints for your salon and great marketing for your salon, and just keep going, and you'll know when the right one is for you.
Somebody said you look like a rebel.
I am a rebel.
She is a rebel. So look at her nails. We have to talk about her. Check out these nails. Hold them still. How do you do hair with nails like that?
Oh my God, they're like a comb. And my nail guy is 26 years old, and he is super talented. Ben, who is in Boynton Beach, is amazing.
Oh, it's so cool. And then I'm going to just slide down here and show your boots, because that's the other thing about
These are my conservative shoes. These are boring.
These are her boring shoes.
These are boring.
And somebody said, let's see your outfit. So go ahead, stand up.
It's plain. I'm very, whoops.
Whoops. Yeah, I told them that be careful on these.
I'm very deconstruct right now.
Oh, you are just so freaking amazing. You're a rebel, and that was the right collection.
These are my comfy clothes.
And then the other, I'm going to go to Corinne just for a minute, because I know how hard this is for you.
It's okay, I can do this.
You said, someone says, oh my God, fabulous. So, and somebody says, love your fringe.
Oh, thank you.
You said something about practicing.
Yes.
That's the only question I'm going to ask you.
Oh, okay. Well, good, because that's what I wanted to talk about. One of my clients today posted on my Facebook page that the harder you work, the luckier you get. And he said that he felt like in my circumstance, that's what happened. And I think that that's really true. The harder you work, the more you practice your look, the more you mix the colors, the more you put foils in the hair, the more you practice when you're gonna put a base color on, when you're gonna put foils in, and when are you gonna shampoo, how long does it take you to dry. Knowing the breakdown of all of the steps of your process is totally key.
Yeah, it's totally key. And you talked about your mannequin heads.
Yeah, I have 22 mannequin heads. What am I going to do with those?
All right, and then how does somebody find you on Instagram?
Okay, great. So I'm Corinne Brown on Facebook, and my first name is tricky to spell. It's C-O-R-I-N-N-E. And then on Instagram, I'm Corinne V, like Victoria, Brown.
All right, very cool. And now we're going to go, because I know you are suffering so many times. I'm so proud of her. Go USA.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going back to Harley. So Harley, people want you to come dress them. They want to know your Instagram name and how to get in touch with you.
My Instagram name is Harley Colors 3030. My Facebook is Harley Lobasso, Lobasso, or you can check out the Hair by Scott website. And I'm willing to dress everybody.
And these, I should point out, both of these girls have like smoking bods, so I think maybe that's why you guys won. But you're also both quite eloquent. Is that something that you have to be prepared for? I mean, winning this, you weren't prepared for what's happened to you right after and today, right?
No, I learned not to drop the F-bomb during press interviews.
Yeah, we heard
but
that.
That's the rebel part about me.
All right, that's not a necklace. People are asking about your necklace. That's not a necklace.
No, it's a harness.
It's all well. All right, we don't want to know what you're doing in your spare time.
Corinne had one on earlier, but she took hers off.
Yeah.
All right, so do you guys have any special questions? They were telling their secrets. So the secrets are practice. Yeah. Practice.
I think finding a good photographer,
Yes.
having a good photographer, having a good model, and storyboarding so that you have a good direction. My photographer was Kale Friesen. I was mentored under Michelle Pargy, and I definitely did storyboard.
Same with you. Did you?
I had Kale also, who is amazing. He's the best photographer. Finding a good model, and you have to get prepared to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And make the changes sight on scene.
Well, and that's, somebody just said, in a nutshell, your categories are, you were creative, which means what? Creative was 5 years or more experience, and then partner.
And I work for the company.
You work for the company,
Yeah.
or you're an educator or a platform artist.
Right.
They want to know, are you sponsored? No, you're not sponsored.
I have a very supportive team at home, at my salon, and my family.
Okay,
That's my
so-
sponsoring.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just some of the things you guys practiced and trained, but in a nutshell, what were the things that were surprising to you that you had not prepared for? Talk about the bowls and the person next to you and that kind of stuff.
Oh, there was someone with an interpreter next to me making all this extra noise, and I'm like, what, like, where's that coming from? And then bowls that I had like practiced using, there was different bowls, the carts were different, we had these extra folding things that came out, where now I had to use a drawer as an extra set to hold the bowls, like I had 6 colors. Just so get prepared to be comfortable with uncomfortable and make quick changes when necessary.
And
You really have to be adaptable. I didn't have huge issues during the competition, which was fabulous for me. My only tremendous issue was that I kept ripping gloves when I tried to replace my gloves because my hands were so sweaty, and I was trying to put on fake eyelashes with these gloves. I had to put on an extra large size because my hands were so sweaty I really couldn't get them on, and I had these like bubbly rubber hands trying to put eyelashes on my model. That was like, little weird things can throw you off, and my gloves were my little weird thing.
yeah, your voice is picking up.
Oh,
All right, so
good.
was it a time competition? I'll let Harley just give a nutshell what Global Zoom is, the Goldwell's Global Zoom.
It's winning the world.
It's a photo
winning.
competition.
Oh yeah, what it is, yeah. It's a photo competition, then live competition.
And you have 3 hours to
3 hours.
to do what? 3 hours to do
3
what?
hours to recreate the total look. And let me tell you, that is the fastest 3 hours of your life.
Yeah, and it's color, cut, style, makeup, and fashion.
Everything.
And one other thing is, I saw, I don't know if it was an issue for you guys, that there were 10 people online for the shampoo bowls.
Oh yeah, I missed that completely. So I had 2 processes, and a lot of people didn't do double processes. So by the time my first one was being shampooed, everyone was really just finishing applying color. So I was like trying to like really cruise. I ended up missing all of that. Did you miss all of that? I missed
Yeah,
it.
I didn't have a lot of weight either, because
Yeah.
I started first when they ring the bell, I like froze. I was like in slow motion, and I'm like, wait a second, the clock's on now. I gotta get started. But yeah, I didn't have any issues with the bowls
No.
because I had 2 processes as well, so it kind of staggered me out, and I worked up until the very last minute.
Okay, so people are asking how to enter the competition, and the really cool thing is, I hope you can hear me, that you don't have to be a Goldwell salon. You just have to use Goldwell color. There's 3 categories, count them, 1, 2, 3. One is for stylists,
New
new
talent.
talent, which is you just
5 years, new talent is 5 years or less, and then partner, and then creative is all of us in between.
So it's a great competition.
Yeah.
This is going to be great for your careers. This is
It's
huge.
gonna be huge.
Yeah, it is huge.
Yeah.
It's like a real life sheer genius. So to enter it, what is the we're asking over here? What go?
US/color.
Goldwell US PERISCOPE.com/color zoom.
Can I give a tip on that too?
Yes.
I have one tip that's going to be super important for you guys, along with having a good photographer, a great model, and a beautiful end result. Your technical breakdown has to be spot on. Use correct terminology for Goldwell. Use exactly the milliliters that you used. Use all the correct verbiage and break it down very, very concisely because they look for that.
Oh, they do. And you know what? I'm going to flip this around because I was a judge, and we were tasked as judges to make sure that they followed the rules. It was this particular collection was a band of color, and if it didn't have the band of color, we didn't eliminate them, but they lost a lot of points. So just any competition, just follow the rules, because there's so many great entries. You're looking for reasons to not have somebody in it. So I'm going to go back to them. And then I think it's in January. I'm asking, in January, you can start signing up. Again, it's Goldwell US, one of the slashes, /. All right, Goldwell. Kirsten, just get over here and tell us what is
Goldwell.us/color zoom. That's in January.
Starting in January. And you guys, you have to enter. I mean, they make it so easy to enter. All you have to be is, you know, a licensed hairdresser, a colorist. It is the most amazing competition. I am honored to be a judge. I am so excited that the girls from the U.S. brought it home. Yeah. All right, you guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. You guys, thanks for giving us this time, because I know it's been a busy, crazy. All right, bye-bye.